Hi and welcome to another edition of Wine Vault TV. In this episode we're going to do two wines from Craggy Range, the Tamuna Pinot Noir and the Bannockburn Sluicings Vineyard Pinot Noir. Now the Tamuna Pinot Noir has always been the kind of flagship for Craggy Range Pinot Noir for me, and when we've held it in tastings before, it's always came out in the top 2-3 of our Pinot Noir tastings. And so we thought we'd do this. We haven't used the flip for a while, so we thought let's do this on a Sunday morning. And it's about 9 o'clock, and Jesse Ryder, I don't know whether you can see that, he's just scored 201 runs for New Zealand in the cricket. So the first wine is the Tamuna, and let's give that a little crack. Oh, that's what happens when you pour on the fly. You get a kind of earthy tone, also you get a kind of bright red fruit. So it reminds me of some of the sweets I used to have as a kid. And you get a really nice concentration of fruit all the way down, along with some savoury tones. Some really slight but kind of fine cocoa tannin, and it's very long lasting, but it does have a hint of a kind of, not forest floor, but more kind of a bit of meadow, but definitely outside. And that fruit does tend to translate right through the palate, and it makes it a really, really good wine to taste. It's got a lot of structure, there's a lot of character there, and compare that to the Bannockburn. That Bannockburn has got a kind of lilac nose, and it's quite expressive. Well, you get that real upfront fruit comes across, punches you in the front of the mouth. It's quite hot, alcoholic, and just lacks a bit of depth and character compared to the Mardenborough. Actually, fact, yeah, it's not very nice at all. But these wines have been open for a day now, and so I really wanted to test how well they're lasting in the bottle over a couple of days, and so I may even do one of these tomorrow. The Craggy Tamuna would definitely kind of go well with a nice bit of lamb, kind of French cuts, little rack, but you'd need something a bit more kind of ballsy and probably bigger food wise with the Sluicings. And I always think of Pinot Noir to be a nice, delicate, feminine style of wine, as well as the Bannockburn definitely isn't feminine. It's all about the fruit, and the alcohol tends to take a grip of your mouth and starts lighting a little fire, and you're starting to almost do the hula. And but the Mardenborough one definitely is more structured, more layered, more complex, and for me just a much better wine. And I think they sit on the shelf at roughly about the same price, so I'd probably go 90 plus for the Craggy Range Tamuna, and probably about early 80s for the Bannockburn, which, considering the price, is slightly disappointing. And Craggy Range are a fantastic red wine producer in New Zealand. They make a couple of great white wines as well, but their red wine fame is probably what got them on the map in the first place, and especially like Hawke's Bay and their Mardenborough stuff. So yeah, 90 plus in early 80s, 80, call it 84, which is slightly disappointing for that Bannockburn one. But yeah, so until next time, I'll catch you later.